Before Imam Abu Hanifa became a giant of Islamic law, there was a quiet teacher in Kufah whose words were weighed with the fear of Allah. This man was Ḥammah ibn Abi Sulayman, one of the great tābiʿīn scholars, a critical but often overlooked bridge in the history of Islamic jurisprudence, or fiqh. Ḥammah lived during a pivotal time when Islamic law was rapidly solidifying. Growing up surrounded by the experts of Kufah, he was known from childhood as intelligent and profoundly curious. His life became solely dedicated to seeking knowledge, and his greatest teacher was the renowned Ibrāhīm al-Nakha'i. Ḥammah was a devoted student, attending every lesson, meticulously recording every legal opinion, and often traveling with al-Nakha'i to understand how fiqh played out in real life. Their bond was so strong that al-Nakha'i famously said, "No one knows my opinions better than Ḥammah." This wasn't just trust. It was an acknowledgement that Ḥammah had truly absorbed his mentor's intellectual framework. Beyond his sharp legal mind, Ḥammah was known for his incredible asceticism and piety. He was a man who rarely laughed and guarded his speech intensely, especially when it came to issuing a fatwa. Many of his students observed that before answering any question, Ḥammah would pause, lower his head, and contemplate deeply. He often reminded them, and himself, "Every word that comes from my tongue will be accounted for before Allah." This deep-seated fear of accountability is why he was so beloved and respected by the community. But Ḥammah's most significant legacy is perhaps his role as the primary teacher of Imam Abu, the eventual founder of the Hanafi school of jurisprudence. Abu Hanifa studied under him for 18 continuous years. It's striking to know that Abu Hanifa himself stated, "I never left Ḥammah as long as he was alive." When Ḥammah passed away around the year 120 after Hijrah, Abu Hanifa wept openly, declaring, "With the passing of this teacher, one of the pillars of knowledge in Kufah has disappeared." It was only after his teacher's death that Abu Hanifa finally felt prepared to teach publicly, stepping into the immense void left by Ḥammah's departure. In Kufah, Ḥammah was the ultimate authority. Judges, merchants, and common people sought his legal counsel. His approach was balanced. He never made religious matters overly difficult, yet he never compromised the sacred boundaries. He encapsulated his methodology perfectly when he said, "Fiqh's understanding is in religion without violating its boundaries." This moderate yet firm approach brought tremendous peace and reassurance to those who followed his rulings. He also staunchly preserved the dignity of his knowledge. When powerful rulers offered him prestigious governmental positions, Ḥammah politely but firmly refused.